For almost 20 years, I was the managing director of a business that sold and supported computer systems and networks. Although it was very competitive, it was a very profitable venture. I remember 5 years ago first hearing about Microsoft 365, and from a business perspective, I didn't like it. Now, 3 years later, we set up 3C Consultants, a business comprising of ICT consultants and the ex-MD of an IT services provider, myself. So what do we pick to use as our primary business tool? 365. All 3C really owns in the way of IT infrastructure is that we each have a laptop, a printer and a smartphone. It's ironic when you consider my background. 3C is a relatively simple business, and the benefits of software as a service solutions like Microsoft 365 just can't be ignored. So let's look at some of the advantages of something like 365. Well, the first is accessibility. Because Office 365 lives in the cloud, it's accessible from wherever you've got an internet connection, meaning you and your staff can work in the office, at home, or indeed anywhere you've got that connection. There's also the updates and maintenance. Patches, updates and maintenance happen in the background, so you no longer need to worry if your software is up to date or indeed is becoming obsolete. Then there's the cost. With a SaaS model, software as a service, your business pays per user per month, turning it on and off as required. This can average out to a much lower cost than purchasing software off the shelf for each of your users. It will also grow with your business. Office 365 works on a system of pay-as-you-go. When your organization grows, you can simply pay for the additional services and data storage you need. OneDrive for Business, the data storage side of the stack, offers a huge amount of space at an amazingly affordable cost. You could find that you never have the headache of buying a new hard disk again. Your DI and business continuity are also looked after. One of my team mistakenly moved some important files to his laptop rather than copying them over. Within 20 minutes, we'd spotted the problem, knew who'd done it and when they'd done it, and restored the missing files from the cloud. So a wonderful solution from a DR point of view. But it's not all good news. A great many migrations to 365 fail, primarily because the expertise and resource are not made available to manage them properly. For example, if the internet is down, you may not be able to access work. Since Office 365 is cloud-based, if you don't have an internet connection, you have a problem. If your company has an unreliable or slow internet connection, it's probably not a good option for you. 365 is also subscription-based. If you prefer a capital expenditure model, spending a large sum of money every few years for your Office programs and servers, and you don't want to worry about payments every month, Office 365 isn't going to be a great option for you. Yearly subscriptions could be a happy medium, and indeed often you can get a discount if you're going to go this route. It's a good idea to check what you're actually using every few months, because you could find you're paying for something you don't need to. You may be able to move some employees down, for example, to a cheaper plan without actually losing any functionality that they need. I've no regrets about our choice of 365. 365 won't fulfill every organisation's needs, but it can potentially be an important component. 90% of Microsoft's development is being invested in its cloud services, so it will only become more powerful with time. I believe that other software and services suppliers need to accept and embrace this, offering their software to work in tandem with solutions like 365 rather than trying to resist them, particularly if they accept, like I do, that they're an unstoppable force. We shouldn't be in the fast-moving world of IT unless we accept and indeed embrace what new and disruptive IT solutions will come along every couple of years.